on and on and on. And our whole idea was to try and ensure that even if there is a small band of people reading non-textbooks, we want to grow that band, and we have seen that happening.
Okay, even as we speak about this, and viewer, we are very, we want to clarify this, that we are not anyhow discouraging homework, lest Kaimeni takes us to the corridors of justice. But actually on this, you're talking about the system that we have right now. Then I'm just wondering, who actually buys books from you? Who do you target at the end of it all? Talking about these 12 years, how has the market grown, or how is the market out there right now?
Couple of things is we publish a wide range of books for different market segments. One of our biggest lines is the personal development line, which includes motivational books, which includes leisure books, and then we have fiction, and we have a series for kids in upper primary school. And we also have, adult fiction, and we have some reference books, and we have books on leadership. We have niche books like, specific books for women, for relationships and marriage and all that. So we cater for, a diverse kind of readership. Again, in terms of age, we have books for as early as below 3 years. And this will be picture books, padded, leather padded, full color books. And we have books for the older folks. So it's a wide breadth. Now, what we have seen is, of course, the books for younger kids, because every parent wants their kids to read. So there's a ready market for that. And the demand for that is quite significant. Now, what's interesting is that we have always had that people are on the first lane, they're too busy to be able to read books. But our personal development line, which caters for anywhere above 18 years, all the way to the 40s and 50s, it's our biggest moving product line. Now, that is a sure sign that busy people, actually reading. Now, here's another demographic. In the initial stages, in the initial years of our publishing house, we concentrated on Nairobi because everybody said that, blow me down, I mean, it's only people in Nairobi who read. Only to realize today, 12 years down the line, the cities probably comprise just about 60% of our business. 40% of our business comes from our up-country buyers.
Wow.
Now, in that upcountry, those upcountry buyers, some places we sell books. You would not. We have very good customers in places like, or Bungoma, all the way cutting across all the way to the coast, and so we know that people are reading. It's only that there are quite a number of barriers, but people are reading, and people are willing to make a sacrifice to buy a good book.
Talk about devolution, then actually then readers here come in handy. I don't know what you have to say about that.
Yeah, I think devolution comes with so many things, reading being one of it, because we're actually encouraging people to be reading books, and also local authors, as our guest on set is telling us, are amazing. They are doing an amazing job. If only you can just go to the bookshop and try and check out what is in the market. And I would want to know, this being a business segment day on a Monday, the opportunities that lies within this sector of publishing. I know we have reviewers, we have now the publishing firms, we have the readers themselves, but we also have thousands and thousands of people coming into the job market where there is nothing. So what are some of the opportunities that are within this publishing sector?
First of all, let me just give you a glimpse into the publishing industry. The value chain begins with the author. Authors are basically the creators, the formulators of the ideas that eventually get published into a product. And so we have the author there, and they are writing for the reader. In between that is where you have the publisher. The publisher is the grand organizer of the book, of the whole publishing enterprise. The publisher links up with authors, illustrators, and editors. They are able to develop content. And once they develop that content and they package it, they send it for manufacturing. That is now printing. And so once it gets manufactured, it's brought back for warehousing, marketing, and distribution. And so that, that is done through channels of distribution, bookshops, supermarkets, institutions of learning, schools, and all that before it gets to. So you can see that the publishing, the book trade in its totality provides huge opportunities for career. Now, writers, editors, marketers, accountants, and you have, in terms of administration, so you have a whole wide range of professions within the publishing sectors. And again, world over, publishing has always offered very good employment opportunities for well-paying jobs.
Before you get to watch the second video, before this actually goes away, we are talking about a chief of the old block would argue that there has been no training specifically directed towards publishing. Maybe what is the scenario right now?
Well, the older folks like I learned the job, learned the trade on the job. And we came in as professionals from diverse sectors. You know, some people fresh from university, as you know, others from teaching, others from science background like I did, and then got in internships as interns, and then learned on the job, and then provided opportunities for training locally, and a lot of it abroad. Did most of my training really abroad, and so there's that. However, over the last 15 or so years, we now have a number of universities that are offering publishing courses. So we have professionals coming out of universities, trained as such. But most of the training that actually happens is on short-term, people who are already on the job, being provided with short-term courses, either locally organized or organized by bodies like the Kenya Publishers Association, of which I am in the council and also serve as treasurer. And we are very active in providing training opportunities throughout the year for publishing professionals.
Wow, okay. Actually, you heard it right there from Mr. David himself, as he clarifies that there are many opportunities within the publishing sector. So we get to watch the second video of our segment and understand more of what it entails to be in this sector and the business behind it.
Yes, you can send your SMSs to 21144. I can see someone like Daudi Jana is already sending his SMS, and I know he's eagerly waiting to hear what Mr. Wawero has to say towards that. Again, 21144 is our SMS line. Keep your SMSs coming. We'll be right back after watching the second video. Stay right here.
This is Word Alive Publishers, a leading trade publisher in Africa. Welcome. David Wawero, Managing Director, Word Alive Publishers Limited. It started off with 3 people with a capital of just about 600,000 shillings. The whole idea for us was that we would be able to grow the business, the first business, and within a period of 24 months to 30 months, be able to have made a profit and generate the seed capital that would go into the publishing house.